What if one of America's deadliest epidemics wasn't born in the streets, but sanctioned in boardrooms? What if crack cocaine didn't sneak into black neighborhoods, but was delivered, neatly packaged, courtesy of the same government that would later declare war on the very people it poisoned? This isn't fiction. It's not some wild Reddit theory. This actually happened. In the 1980s, crack didn't slowly infect. It exploded. Whole communities changed overnight. Families that were already under pressure from redlining, unemployment, and broken promises were suddenly drowning in addiction, violence, and grief. But what most never saw, what the news never showed, is how it got there. Because while the media sold images of super predators and crack babies, the real traffickers weren't just drug lords in South America. They were wearing suits. At the height of the Cold War, the U.S. government was secretly funding rebels in Nicaragua, the Contras, trying to overthrow a leftist regime. Problem was, Congress had cut off funding. So how did the Contras keep fighting? They sold cocaine, and the CIA looked the other way. Some say it was indirect, others say it was complicit. But the result was the same. Cocaine flooded into the U.S., where it was cooked down into crack and sold on street corners, especially in poor black neighborhoods. Irony? The same government that introduced Just Say No was saying yes to traffickers. And standing at the podium, preaching law and order, was President Ronald Reagan, the smiling face of the war on drugs. While Nancy Reagan was telling school children to just say no, the administration was helping to fund a war that indirectly flooded their communities with the very drugs they were told to fear. And when the damage hit, the response wasn't treatment. It wasn't compassion. It was punishment. The war on drugs turned into a war on black America. 1 gram of crack got you the same sentence as 100 grams of powder cocaine. Same drug, different users. Powder was for parties in white suburbs. Crack was for survival in the hood. That's not justice, that's deception. Then came Gary Webb, a journalist who did what no one else dared. He followed the money. He traced the drugs, the profits, the politics. And what he found? The CIA knew. His series, Dark Alliance, broke the internet before viral was even a thing. Black communities already living the reality finally had proof. But instead of being celebrated, Webb was destroyed, discredited, mocked, blacklisted. Then, in 2004, he was found dead. 2 gunshot wounds to the head. They called it a suicide. 2 shots to the head. The official narrative? Nothing to see here. The unofficial reaction? Yeah, okay. Years later, the CIA quietly admitted that parts of Webb's reporting were, in fact, true. But no one apologized. No one reversed the damage. The story died before the truth could live. And while politicians moved on, the scars remained. Whole generations lost to mass incarceration. Trust broken. Communities hollowed out. Fathers disappeared. Children raised behind bars, or without their parents at all. And the biggest irony? The same system that lit the match still tells you it's keeping you safe from the fire. But now, you know.